We are under the lights this evening. Trevor Bauer will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
Now the 2-0 home. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, number 44. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back. Still going back. And it's gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Nick Senzel looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 44 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. They'll get us started in the top of the second. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, another foul ball. Right side, hit hard. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea, he was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute.
And we'll have to leave it there. Is made here. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you could see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Matty V. How about Dero? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer is right there, and that's out number 2.
First baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends the ball well into right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Anthony DeSclafani is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gurriel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
To Iglesias for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the first round. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Now to the plate, number 44, and their runners at the corners now. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. Senzel, 23 years old. He's a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skill. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Springer to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Sonny Gray answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Gray rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up now, Sonny Gray.
Leading off for the Reds, the pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Kyle Farmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 52, Kyle Farmer.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Suarez left field and carrying well. Into the upper deck and gone.
batter.
In is Joey Votto now.
Joey.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box
second
now,
baseman,
Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
And it's fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Lined up, and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
In now, Jose Iglesias.
Iglesias.
Fouled off. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. And back in Natty as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Alex Wood, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Chirinos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit out towards second. To Iglesias for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
The third baseman, number 2.
First offering on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The left fielder, number
Let's take
22.
another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands for the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. No one out with a runner at second. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The pitcher, number 40.
Phillip Ervin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Back to the top of the order now. And into the batter's box next, the guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. There's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And Luis Castillo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58.
First pitch on its way.
Castillo.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jose Altuve becomes the first out of the inning. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he fouls this one off. Brantley stands at second with 2 gone. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Chris Davinsky gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Davinsky.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, he flubbed it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now
ready for another shot now. 15. Nick Senzel. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Freddie Galvis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Ready once again, Jose Iglesias head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 4. He's set and the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around third and being waved on home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tucker Barnhart, runner in scoring position with Sudan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One run, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a pitch on the way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The third baseman,
into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A bouncer to the left side, backhanded, and that will conclude matters. Josh Reddick is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Amir.
This one's flared toward left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Alex Bregman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Reddick on third. Bregman stands at second. No outs. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, number 44. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Hector Rondon comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Aristides Aquino, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to